Have a look at your rim. This is the valve stem hole. The other holes go top, bottom, top, bottom, top, and so on. Now we'll be beginning in this hole right here, which is to the left of the valve stem hole. Here I'm just pointing out where the stem hole is. Now you can start threading that hub at any point. Now this spoke is going to go into the hole we discussed earlier, the one to the left of the valve stem hole. Next spoke, you're going to skip one hole on the top of that hub. Skip one, thread it through. Now ignore the stem hole and count 1, 2, 3, and you're going to put that spoke into the fourth hole. Again, you're going to skip one hole on that hub, thread your spoke through, 1, 2, 3, and put it into the fourth hole. And so on and so forth until you've done all of the 9 spokes. Something to keep in mind, don't do the spoke nipples up too tightly at this stage. I'm just showing you here, this is where we started, to the left of that valve stem hole. Turn everything over. And note that that first one we did is now on the right hand side. Now have a look at the hub. This is the top hub now that we're going to be threading. So that's where we started on that first spoke. Now if you just sort of semi-line these up, that hole that you can see through there, that's the hole that we want to start on this side of the hub. That one there. It's just behind this first spoke that we started on, or just to the right of that spoke. Now these spokes are going to go in just behind or just to the right of the ones that you threaded on the other side. Just to the right there. Same deal again, skip one hole on the top of that hub. And just to the right of the one that you did on the other side. So this is the first one we did. That's the one we just threaded there, in behind that one. And the next one we do, we're going to skip a hole, pop it in there, and this one will lead to the one just behind that one. Give that hub a twist clockwise, and you'll notice how the spokes are now going on a diagonal. The next lot of spokes, they're going to shoot off in the other direction, like this. Now it doesn't matter which hole you start in, you're threading from the inside of the hub now. The original spokes are angled this way, and so you want to head back the other way. So the pattern we're following is over, over, under, and skip one. So you're going to pop it in the next hole. Here's a bit of a close-up. Okay, so we're going over one, over the next one, and under the next one. We're skipping that hole, going to the next hole. That's the pattern you need to follow the whole way. This is showing you the progression. Once you've completed one side, turn it over. You're going to do exactly the same thing on this side. Doesn't matter where you start. Okay, so the original spokes are going this way, so you want to head back the other way. This way you're actually going anti-clockwise. So again, we're going over one, over two, under the third one, skipping this threaded one here, and into that hole. Once again, over one, over two, under the third one. Skip one hole, pop it in the next hole. If it's done correctly, you should have quite a lot of space for the stem hole, which allows you reasonable access to fill up your tire. And we're finished.